Greetings, my friends, fellow humans, fellow starseeds, and especially to my Syrian soul family out there. Um, so, good news, I think. I've finally figured out how to work YouTube so I can have two channels. So I have Emerald Dragon Reiki, which I think this video will be going to, and for obvious reasons. And then I've got my one under my name, Phil Christopher's, which has far more subscribers. So now I can start doing videos there promoting this channel here. So maybe this one will kick off again. But thanks to the 25 people that came over, no doubt from Greg Prescott's channel. I think it was on a spirit chat. Yeah. So it's been a little tough. But anyway, yeah. So I am gonna, this is a Reiki Share, and that's what mostly I'm gonna do on this channel, actually, is Reiki Shares and talk about, health things. Darn it. Should have been talking while I was doing that. So Chukari Heike Show Ze Show and Chukari. Call upon the Reiki Masters past and present. Call upon the Emerald Dragon. And I call upon Yeshua Ben Joseph, also a Reiki healer. So he traveled all over the East and picked up the healing modalities from the masters of that day, the Reiki masters of that day, or whatever they call themselves. Reiki is, well, I'm not, the Kai, this Ki is energy, is a life force, which, funny enough, it ties into what this Reiki distant share is for. I'm going to focus on the Thymus, your endocrine system. The reason is that due to a video that Elaine Carlisle shared with me about the thymus, which is associated to the heart chakra. So I guess it sits, I think, over here behind the heart, actually. And it regulates life force, really. Well, T cells. The scientists say T cells, but it's also your life force, because if your T cells are low, then everything kind of goes out the door. So to anybody that's having thymus issues, I've lost a thymus. I know of some people, Witchy Vibes 11, she's had her thymus removed, I believe. And yeah, I think she has issues there with energy production and all that, which the thymus is sort of indicated in, right? I'm sure the body moves other things, but if we can bring more thymic health to a lot of people, that's great. So if you know of anybody that has got a thymus issue, please refer this video to them. And I call upon the archangels Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel, Ariel, Michael, and the archangels Sandalphon and Metatron, to aid me in this Reiki distance, so that it is available to all as as you view this. And also the Kuan Yin and Green Tara say they will come to aid in the healing of your thymus also. That it is very important towards our general health and well-being. All of your endocrine system, from your pineal to your thymus, and there's other glands that help regulate the body and keep it healthy and whole. So we're focusing on the thymus. And the other thing that we're going to focus on, and this is where I'm going to do the share here, I hope. We'll see. And I guess I won't. Never mind. So, yeah, I might have made a mistake here. Let's see if we can bring that back up. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so can I move this out of the way? There we go. And coming back to here, now we can share, I think. I hope. Yes, there we go. So this is a live stream. I was watching Michael Jacobs, and he's interviewing a doctor here, apparently one he's using. And so let's go ahead and go to that. And what he's talking about is written a book. This doctor has written a book on melatonin, I believe. Let's see here. I think we need to back up a bit.
I love it because I remember when I was an author, when I first became an author, then I wrote a second book. I was working with the CIA at the time, and all the people that we were protecting as contractors in the CIA, they all have degrees and they all think they're really smart. And, so all of us knuckle draggers, we a lot of us. There was one guy that I remember, it was pretty funny. He actually had a degree as a rocket engineer. And he actually went on and became a.
Yeah, that wasn't exactly where I want to come in here. It seems
some of the guys that were doing this speaking events and like we're commenting, it's like, wow, it's like no problems. Like it's pretty cool. Yeah, so you have some amazing things going on here. Beautiful.
Yeah, and you have to have imaging to do that, and there's really it has to be ultrasound, because ultrasound you can see the soft tissues.
Yeah, that was fabulous.
And it's the soft tissues that are damaged. I mean, bones.
so I think he's either an osteopath or a chiropractor. I'm not sure which, but he's
so you have
I guess I should have done this a little bit better. But anyway, he's talking about melatonin. He's got written a book about melatonin. I'll try to get the name of the author here and put it in the notes below. Plus I'll make a link to this video in this video here. And yeah, so what he's talking about there is that melatonin is actually indicated in more than just your sleep. It's also indicated in your production. It regulates and affects your mitochondria, and that's where you produce ATP, which is what drives your cellular biology and therefore your life. So another important aspect of things that we're not aware of is the fact that we do have to take in or do those things that aid the production of melatonin. Getting plenty of sunshine, having an actual dark place where you sleep, which I actually I'm realizing I don't. I've got a thing I'm using for pest control that I have in my room, and I guess I should move it out of there so that I have total darkness when I go to sleep. So melatonin is also a precursor for DMT, which helps you dream, and dreaming is very important to you. If somebody interrupts your sleep before you can go into that rapid eye movement, you will not, and they keep doing that to you, you will soon become very malleable and slightly psychotic. So this is the importance of getting at least 90 minutes sleep in spurts of at least 90 minutes or longer. So you go through the complete sleep cycle. So melatonin helps regulate that, makes that possible, as well as, the fact that the thymus. So basically, we're kind of focusing on all the things that help you regulate your body and make it healthy and whole. So if you're having issues, you might look at taking some melatonin. Definitely watch the video on Michael Jaco's channel, his 8th channel, as he said. Yeah, and back to the thymus. So that thymus is also indicated in T cell production. Also, I think it also is indicated in just your general vitality. If you're having issues with your thymus, I believe is what that one doctor was saying. And actually, I wonder if I've got that on the side guy. Oh, yeah, it is. So here, we'll go ahead and oops.
First book, The Body Doesn't Lie, which I wrote in about 1975 or so. I was really talking about the heart.
Here, we'll share the screen on this
I
guy.
knew it would never get accepted. So I talked about the thymus instead, because the thymus is, as it were, the organ that most relates to the heart chakra, which is in front, you see? And there was only one book I came across at the time, not in the very technical literature, in the general literature, one book at all that mentioned the thymus.
So I think, yeah, that's the name of that guy. Yeah.
They gave me pictures, and so forth. We should talk about T cells, thymus cells that were very much involved in the immune system. Now, the book was really about the heart chakra, fourth chakra, and which is of course to do with love, and to do with the Greek called Thymus, or life energy. And I think it's very appropriate that the thymus, as it was, has been named from the.
So there, so it relates back to the Greeks, the word, and the herb thyme, where we get thymus, right? So highly indicated in the immune system, and I'm hearing also autoimmune disease. If this is kind of a problem with, if you're having issues with your thymus, you might be having that issue. So any of the ancillary symptoms that come from thymus too, let's include those in this Reiki distance, and then focusing on the thymus, that our bodies be strong and whole. So I'll have a link to that video also in the show notes. So, and the show notes, or show more, as I think is what it is down below here. Well, it's usually on the end of the title there is where it'll say show more. Or it may have just a few words of the show notes in there, and then it'll say show more. So you click on show more, and then you'll get a link to all these videos that I'm sharing here. Plus, whatever else I come up with, or they come up with afterwards. As you all know, I often, to those of you that have had a Reiki session with me, is that I will often tap in. I try to tap into your spirit guide, your higher self, to enlist them in this process, because I realize it's the whole thing, not just even the one thing. Like right now I'm focusing on the thymus, but it really is only to those that are, that want to accept the help. Yeah, I mean, you can watch this video and not take any of it on, right? If it doesn't resonate with you, leave it alone. But anyway, yeah. So if you've got a thymus issue and you did find some relief of symptoms or the issues that you that come up with that, do let me know in comments below. Would be greatly appreciated, because I need some feedback or something back on it, so that I know, maybe that I should, work on it again, or include it in a general Reiki share on the whole. If I'm seeing a lot of comments that, yeah, well, I've got this issue, and I mean, it just it helps me know, kind of get a poll on what's troubling you out there and what I should focus on. So many thanks to Elaine for sharing that, because wasn't aware of the issues around the thymus and what it actually does for our, what is its vital function as the immune system, and how important that is in these troubling times that we're in, right? That we need to be in tune with our body, right? And our endocrine system is how we kind of tune it up, or keep it in tune. If your thymus is working good, if your liver, your lungs, your heart, there's a lot of organs that are related to the endocrine system too. So I'm not naming them all by any chance. But this one in particular is associated with the heart. So we're just kind of moving up and so into that general heart area, the heart chakra. So a balancing of the heart chakra too. So this is kind of encompass the whole enchilada, so to speak there. Got to have all that stuff in it, right? And the sauce on the outside, right? Righto. So yeah, let me know what you think about the thymus issue, whether that is a widespread thing. I need some indication. And I would also point out, if you've got an issue or something like that that you want me to address in particular, leave me a comment here, or if you know me on Facebook, DM me there, or leave a comment on the Facebook post, because I'll post this to Facebook, or well, Twitter I'm not so good about. Getting that system I don't understand quite as well. though I guess that's a good thing, because if I'd actually been on Twitter back in the day, I might have lost my Twitter account like many people did. God knows I've damn near lost my Phil Christopher's account several times. But hopefully now that I've got the Rumble thing resolved, and hey, Rumble does lives. So I might go live there with some truths that I can't say anywhere else. I'm not going to be one of those that post stuff to Rumble that I post here on YouTube, which would probably be on my Phil Christopher's account, because I feel that one is already got a bead drawn on it. You know, I can just keep to referencing my Rebel account and whatnot. So that's my plan, is that I'll do energy vlogs and card pulls on issues. And that would be another thing, is if you want me to pull cards, tap into the zeitgeist, the collective consciousness of an issue, either through the cards or through going up above. Let me know about that too. Also on my Facebook page. So I'll leave a link for that in this post too. So again, under show more, there, all of it will be there. And to anybody that's having issues with your thymus, I hope this helps. I hope that you become better balanced, that everything starts to work well for you, and you might try Thymus, Thyme, excuse me, Thyme in your diet. Make sure you're using Thyme in your diet to aid your thymus. I'm not sure whether that's medically proven, but it sounds like it should be. And I am not a doctor, I'm just a Reiki healer. And though I know a little bit about the medical field, and I have read in the past, I should say. I don't read a whole lot now unless it's on this big screen TV. Anyhow, I am digressing massively, and I will get back to maybe blessed with the healing force of the universe, source, coming down to heal your thymus, your heart, and all the similar ancillary issues that might come from that. And also, yeah, it's always anything we can do to help keep us in balance. I'm down with. I think that's a worthy. Yeah, it's worthy. I'll just say it that way. It's worthy. So I am bathed in the rainbow light of the Lord. And I guess that would be another thing we could send energy to, is to the ascension process. Not sure where my light language is going to reside. It might reside here. I think I'll play that on when it comes through, right? If oh, okay. Apparently there is a light language for the thymus, or for the heart chakra in general. Just saying, raise my vibration. 'Tis Shala and the Council of 12. We are bringing forth this activation for the thymus, as it is called in your languages, and the heart. The thymus is indeed an important concept, and it is about life force. So this is an activation of the life force within you, that you may be in balance. Kola se shon tola tuta katatusha patatagatanta sasa. Ola katashantara sasa para chachanda kacha. Olu Kula tachashampa kalampa sebo chachan turu asasa. Kuda chacha ha turu tinto katashe turu trakanta sasampanta ura kantasha. Ukada hulti tulusha aluampa. We hope this activation helps you to come into balance, to come into your heart, and to be a healthy and whole being of light. Aho sheshan tora kato shesha. Okay, so that's a salute to source, in a sense. Yeah. All right, so there's a little bonus, a little light language to aid the thymus. So indeed, let me know what you think of this, and do share it if you're subscribed, and if you're not subscribed, hey, why not subscribe? It's going to be an interesting show for sure. Alrighty, talk to you all later.